So, this morning, after a long process of discernment, the 18th World Assembly elected a new EXCO with 7 members from different regions. And the Assembly also elected a new president. It is Chris Micallef from Malta. First of all, congratulations, Chris.
Thank you.
And we are very happy to do an interview with you and we thank you for your time. So, who is the new president of CLC?
Okay, so as you said, I am Chris Micallef from CLC in Malta. I have been in CLC for too many years to count, so it's been a long journey for me, a long journey of service and love, of invitations that I could accept and not accept, and here I am today. Feeling very humbled with the process of this morning. What else? I am a married man. I have a wife and 2 kids who are no longer kids, but they are young adults themselves, whom I hope have grown in the love of Christian faith and being good members in society. What else can I say? I'm a professional. I work in the financial world, so I see the cutting edge of hard money, and at the same time trying to integrate that with my faith life. That is a very important part of whom I am.
Like many other CLC members, you received a nomination for this election and you made a discernment to accept this nomination. What was your motivation when you decided to accept the nomination?
Honestly, at first when I received the letter from Manuel, I honestly thought it was a joke because I thought I was standing back and looking for other ways to serve the community. When it was clear that it was not a joke and I had to enter into my discernment process to see what this invitation was telling me, I entered into this discernment with a couple of companions of mine in my community, locally and abroad, because we are one community, and I do have companions around the world who know me, and had encouraged me to look seriously and honestly see whether or not this is something where, in fact, I should be giving. I wanted to give, and they said, then maybe this is one way to be of further service to the community. It is, again, I say it is with joy, but huge humility, what happened this morning. You could feel the spirit working in the assembly, and the way people were voting and the way the voting went was a real sign of hope for this community and for the church, because there are many languages, many cultures, and yet they're coming together to vote and taking a very serious vote. And this is the result of a fantastic team of people who you have sent to form a community, a leadership community in discernment for your service.
You are now starting a 5-year journey on a new EXCO until the next assembly. What is your vision? Which are your expectations for CLC in 2028, at the end of your mandate?
We are having this interview as the final document is being edited. So your question is really timely, but I would be jumping the gun or being presumptuous if I had to give a final say on that. So I received the final document in the name of the new EXCO as an invitation to discern on it and go deep and go forth. However, there are some personal wishes I would like to see. It is clear, speaking to the delegates, that there's a beating heart that wants to go forward and wants to be creative and wants to change. Not change for the sake of change, but change in gratitude of the history we've lived, of the graces we've received as a community, as one community. But we need to go forth. Going forth means anchored in the hope that Christ is our anchor in this hope. So let's put on our shoes and travel this road. We don't know the destination. We just need to trust and journey. And my commitment is that I will walk with the community. I would love to see if I can stand in front of the community in 2028 and give a feel of a better one community. I think I would have achieved a lot with the leadership and the community, the EXCO community that you've just sent me. There are many ways to do this. One typical one is to improve communication and collaboration with the regional teams around the world. I've given service, and I am giving service in a regional team right now. My mandate finishes next year, and I believe a lot in the regional teams. I know the potential of a regional team, and I want to exploit that potential if I can. Obviously, this has to be discerned within the new EXCO, and the way is then up to whatever comes out of our discernment.
So, thank you, Chris. On behalf of our entire team, we would like to thank you for this interview, and we wish you all the best for the next 5 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you.